Adam Cianciarulo, 413 for Dylan Ferrandis. Justin Cooper has 382, and Chase Sexton sits in sixth with 254 points. We'd like to start the press conference off. The very first question will be for Chase Sexton. We saw you at the WW Ranch, put in a great moto. I know you had a little bit of a recovery period after that. Looks like you're back and up to full speed. How'd you feel today?
Yeah, for sure. It was a rough couple weeks after that race, and it kind of just took all the confidence away I built up having a good race at High Point and then going out and win the first moto at WW. Yeah, it was rough. I didn't feel that great, but no, I feel I'm getting back to where I need to be, and back up on the podium was where I belong. So it's nice to be able to be back up here, and it's been not a long road, but it's just been kind of frustrating these last couple weeks. But no, it's been good, and these guys have been riding super good. It was that pace we had second moto was fast, and it was just nice being up there with those guys. I was trying to make something happen, but like I said, these guys are riding really good, and they're 1 and 2 in the points for a reason. So no, it was a good day, and just trying to build off this in the next weekend and make it even better.
Adam Cianciarulo, solid afternoon of work once again. Didn't lose any points, didn't pick up any points. Take us through a bit of your feelings at the end of the 50th here at Unadilla.
Yeah, it was a good day for us. You know, obviously we're trying to finish in front of Dylan every time, and he's trying to do the opposite. But man, I've never had this much fun racing before, you know, and I think, you know, Dylan and I are really respectful of each other when we're racing too, and so we can just go out there and push as hard as we can, and may the best man win. And I've just been having a blast and just trying to kind of learn from him and get better. And you know, I would have liked a 2-1 instead of a 1-2 today, but as far as points goes, you know, we came and did what we needed to do, and I was going for it the whole time. I mean, I think it's imperative that I stick with the offensive mentality, not get too defensive, not ride too smart, but at the same time make good decisions. So I was happy with today. Obviously, you always want more when you didn't win, but he rode great, and I think that you know, the second moto, I definitely put my best foot forward and just came up a little short.
Dylan Ferrandis, this track started off as an Inter-Am Trans AMA kind of a GP track, and it's probably one of the most unique tracks on our circuit. It's not littered with Supercross jumps and things like that. What was your take on the Unadilla facility today?
A lot of people say it's a European track, but it's definitely not. It's for me, it's really is what I live the GP and the European track because of this track. Is just awesome to ride. You have everything here. It's really big. It's really long. It's fast. You have a uphill, downhill. You have just everything. And yeah, we're just using I don't know what the size of the track, but yeah, is going so far on the back, and that's why I like the track here in America, and especially this one is a really nice track to ride. But it's also really difficult. Like today was gnarly with the rain we had last night and a little bit this morning. The track condition were really difficult for us, and a lot of ruts, a lot of bump. And since the first lap of the practice to the end of the second moto, it was ruts everywhere, and really tough physically and technically also today was really important to use the technique to really get the flow on this track because it was difficult.
I'd like to open it up now to questions right behind you.
Robert Baxter with Rutgers Radio. I just want to ask you a quick question to all of you. What does it mean to get to get on the podium at this 50th anniversary of Unadilla?
Yeah, like any race, it's always nice to be on the podium. I think it feels even better at this one. This track's it's been around a long time, and obviously 50 years of racing here is awesome. Like Dylan said, this is a big track. It's got, I don't know how long it is, but it's got to be one of the longest tracks on the circuit. It's really fast and got up and down hills. It's really fun. The track, honestly, all day had very good traction. Maybe a little less in the second moto, but all in all, they did a great job. And this morning going out there, first practice, it was like glue. Like, it was seriously one of the most tacky tracks I've ridden in a while. So just to be on this track and get on the podium it's awesome.
Yeah, and I think for me, doing well at this track is good. One of the reasons the track's pretty technical, so a lot of long ruts, and something I've kind of struggled with in the past and really worked on, and it's one of those things where you have to be super technically solid on the bike to do well and have two motos without mistakes. So beyond just the historic value of doing well here, I think it's good for me and my confidence to see my improvement at this track.
I think it's really crazy that they made 50 euros in a row of racing here. It's awesome. I really hope they're gonna do 50 more euros. So, but when you're racing, you don't really think about this. And like Chase say, when you're on the podium at the end of the day, at any race is really important, and it's feel good.
Gabby with Vital MX. Dylan, in the first moto, was there anything in reserve waiting for the second moto, or were you just giving it everything you had? I think at this time of the season, there's every point counts, so you're going for it.
For sure, I gave everything I had on first moto, but I think with the track really different today and really gnarly, we haven't a really good setup on the bike. We didn't change before the race, so the setup was not perfect, and I was struggling a little bit, especially in practice. Was better on first moto, but still struggling a little bit. And I tried to pass AC and couldn't find a way, and also the lapper didn't help sometime, and for both of us. But no, I just try everything, and during the last lap make small mistake. Lappers was on my way, so just. Yeah, he made the gap, but no, I didn't try to save some energy or whatever. I just gave everything, and always need to give everything, because at the end of the year every point count, and we will see what's happening.
Chase, could you talk a little bit about how the track changed throughout the day? Obviously rutted during the race, but man, some of the ruts I saw during practice were a little crazy too.
It was. I knew getting a little bit of rain last night was going to make this track really technical. Honestly, that was the first time I've really ridden this track dry. I think I've ridden one race on this track dry since I've been pro, so it was kind of cool to really get to ride the track and how it's supposed to be. It was nice. It was, like I said, in practice it had the best ruts, like super tacky. It was maybe a little muddy in some areas, but it really formed really good, and for my riding style, having a stand-up riding style, it really suited me. And just like Adam said, it was a technical track, and I feel like that's where I excel. So I was pumped on it, and like I said, the track was awesome all day. It kind of got a little slick second moto, but that's to be expected. It gets a little dry at the end, but no, it was good.
Next question.
Mitch Kendra from Racer X. This is for Dylan and Adam. Although there wasn't a change in the points between you guys, how is it dealing with that momentum, Adam trying to defend it and Dylan trying to keep that momentum rolling?
Can you repeat slowly? I didn't understand the question.
Although there wasn't a change in the points between you guys, like this difference is still the same, how much is it trying to build your momentum like through the rest of it, and Adam trying to defend you building the momentum?
For me, it's easy. I have to win. I have to beat him and try to get some point every race. Like now is just 4 more motos, so I really have to make something happen. But anyway, I'm giving everything and try. I'm the hunter, so just try to win and to beat him. But I mean, we all saw that he's not riding defensively. He's giving also everything he have, and that's tough because he's tough to beat and he's riding good. So it's interesting for the show. We're doing a good show, I think, since 2 races with battling really hard. But it looks like he's not riding defensively at all.
Yeah, I mean it's a fine line because obviously having the points lead, you think you got to be smart, but at the same time you have to do everything you can do to what got you here. You got to do what you can, and there comes a time out there sometimes when I make a couple mistakes or there's a section of the track that's a little bit sketchy where maybe I tone it down a little bit more than I would, but it's definitely against my nature. Like obviously you guys know me. I want to just go for it all the time. I mean, it's super hard to make those smart decisions sometimes, but with that being said, I mean, I'm doing the best I can every race, and that's my mindset when I'm there. It's not like, oh man, we have this many points, let's just make sure we man it, whatever. No, I mean, if it was the last race, then maybe, but I think it's just still you got to be offensive, and you just got to make good decisions when the time comes.
Well, gentlemen, congratulations on an outstanding afternoon. We wish you the best of luck. We'll see you in Budds Creek in 1 week.